Our top story at 5 o'clock, tense moments as Black Lives Matter protesters tried to march onto Highway 1 in Seaside this afternoon. A confrontation with police as officers then blocked their entrance. Thanks for being here. For KION News at 5 o'clock, I'm Aaron Groff. Let's get right to KION anchor Veronica Macias there during that heated exchange. She joins us live at CSUMB tonight, where protesters from Salinas eventually joined them there.
Aaron, this crowd out here has gotten larger. They've been marching all day. They started at about 9 a.m. and earlier today things got really heated and escalated when protesters tried to block the highway. Officers in Seaside weren't going to let that happen. They were protecting people's safety. What had started as a peaceful protest in Seaside got heated as Black Lives Matter protesters headed directly for the Highway 1 entrance at Fremont. Police tried stopping them, but protesters inched closer and closer until things escalated. One officer tried to restore calm. Others made it clear they were ready to block the crowd from moving forward. After a few minutes, protesters complied with the orders and rerouted. Unlike past protests in the Central Coast, this one was different. It brought together two communities of color.
It's a black and brown solidarity march because Black lives do matter, but we are all fighting the same injustices.
Everything that's going on in the world right now, it's time to stand up. It's time to come together. There's never been a more important time, especially with the president that we have now. Es lo más importante.
For too long, churches have been complicit in injustices to people of color and predominantly black communities. So I think it's important as a faith leader to be here.
Protesters made their way to CSUMB, where they would wait for another crowd marching from Salinas. Those marchers traveling down Blanco Road in Marina. And they continue to march. They're going to end up at the soccer field at the campus. And earlier I had a chance to talk to some of these protesters, and I asked, what was the purpose of trying to block the highway? Why march on the highway when you can march on the streets? And their answer to me is that by marching on the highway, they're sending a message to drivers who are feeling powerless, just how they say people of color have been feeling in this country. Aaron, we'll send it back to you.